Okay, the CN Tower is the defining landmark of Toronto's skyline. No doubt. You see it, and it's as magical to some as the Eiffel Tower. Okay, I said that. At least it's for me. When I was staying in a hotel here in the city that had the view of the CN Tower, every time I looked at it, I got that same fuzzy feeling as I do when I stay in my place in Paris and look at the Eiffel Tower. So this is my take. The CN Tower opened in 1976 not just as a tourist attraction, but primarily to act as a massive communications tower, transmitting TV and radio signals over the city's growing, brand new skyscrapers that were blocking reception. But the story of this place didn't start in 1976 when the tower opened. It started a millennia ago. You know where I'm going with this, because the land right here beneath this massive concrete and steel structure holds a much deeper history. This is the traditional territory of several indigenous nations. And the specific ground beneath this tower is central to a story of treaty, broken promises, and a fight for recognition that lasted more than 200 years. It's covered by Treaty 13, also known as the Toronto Purchase. That treaty, first negotiated way back in 1787, involved the surrender of vast lands around the Toronto harbor by the Mississaugas of the Credit First Nation to the British Crown. But almost immediately, there were problems. The documentation was vague, the boundaries were unclear, and the Mississaugas were never fairly compensated and didn't fully cede their rights to crucial areas, including parts of the waterfront where the tower now stands. For 2 centuries, this treaty was a source of dispute and injustice, a symbol of the Crown failing to honor its agreements with the First Nations. It wasn't until 2010 that a historic land claim settlement was finally reached between the Government of Canada and the Mississaugas of the Credit First Nations. So when you look up at this modern marvel, or you even go to the top of it and even put yourself on the edge of it, remember, it stands on land with an important history. A history not just of Indigenous presence, but of Indigenous resistance, resilience, and a long, long fight for justice that continues to shape the city today.